Hello everybody and welcome back to competitive multiplayer. Right, so it is January and the price for wood chips is at its best. Let me get the Matty Ferguson tractor. Right, so we had some fairly significant lag problems in the previous episode and I looked into it and I joined my other server and I had no other problems. I could not get the same problem to persist anywhere else, so hopefully it means it has just resolved itself. Although I can already see a lag spike there. Crikey. So it seems to be only when I join this save game, which is a bit concerning. Let's just hope that it doesn't persist, but it does literally seem to be just this server, probably just this save game. So it's rather interesting. It looks like we have a tree down. Well, that is the tree that I cut down in the previous episode, although I didn't know it had fallen across the road. We should now have space for this tree here, hopefully. There we go. And these, well, we'll try and winch them and they should fit. Right, pull. Once they're in the box, we can hopefully press the button and get them into storage. Perfect. So that's up to 47,000, which means this tree, which is currently acting as a very, very good roadblock, can go into this sawmill here. And as you can see, we do have, I don't know, maybe 8-9 pallets so far, planks and beams. We'll probably just sell them every other episode. We don't want to keep doing the same thing in every episode. So yeah, unless we just run out of stuff to do today, which we might do actually, as it is January, we'll leave them. But yeah, let's just make sure we've got everything done. And we've got more mulching to do, and we're going to do the mulching with the Matty Ferguson tractor. So, oh, it is lagging again, isn't it? My goodness. Right. Oh, don't tell me it's out of bounds, so we can't cut it either. That would be annoying. Oh, we're okay. Good. Pull. You come with me, tree. Yeah, I want to keep it more on the left because it's very easy to catch those poles on the right. Don't want to spend long pulling these trees today. Hopefully we don't mess up. Well, hopefully I don't mess up, I should say. Mind that pole. Oh no, don't wedge. Oh no. No. Come on. Keep going. Don't. I can just see it wedging across the road. Looks like we might be in the clear. Don't want to speak too soon. This tractor is super good at pulling. Ah, nice. We've done it. So, that's that gone. And it looks like this is pretty much full, so we likely won't be able to put the other one in, but we should be able to at least get it out the road. Wonderful. Why do I always speak too soon? Well, I suppose to just crash into the building. Right. So that is our tree work done for this episode. That's for sure. Oh, it's too much. Too much for sawmill, but it can take it next time, or maybe later today. We'll see. Right. So into the Matty Ferguson once again. We're going to the sawmill to get our wood chips. This one at the front is obviously going to have quite a lot. The second one will have something, but I don't know how much, not very much, because it's new. So do we have a full trailer load, I wonder? Yes, I think we do. And wood chips are worth a lot in FS25. Unlike FS19, where they were worth next to nothing, they were really, really bad. Right, so we're going to the farmer's market. I've already checked the price, and the farmer's market is the best. They're all very similar, actually, although we should also get a bonus by taking it to the farmer's market, so I'll see you over there. That lag spike there was saving, so we might be alright. This is basically as valuable as a really good crop, and it's just a byproduct. Oh, look at our money. Yeah, so the money is going to be going into various different things. I did see a comment saying don't buy the combine. Having a second combine is going to be worth it. You see, I would normally rent it, but we have the £1,000 renting limit, so we can't do that. So we have to buy it if we want a second combine, and we really do want a second combine. But yeah, basically I think the argument there was don't do that because it's better to put the money into things like a bigger chicken enclosure. But I think we've got the money to do that too. But we do. The combine isn't actually that expensive, and it's got a resale value, so yeah, I seriously think it's a good idea. Because I struggled with the previous harvest, and we're going to get more land. We need more combines. We cannot afford to get stranded on those wet days. Oh crikey, this is going to get painful. I think I've noticed, I think it lags in the same places. What does it say on here? Doesn't say anything funny. This is a mystery. And then it totally frees up completely. So, anyway, let's get the rest of the wood chips sold. It always seems to jump to 60 ms when it lags, and when it gets even worse the number doesn't change, it just stays at 60 even though it completely freezes. I don't know how it's even possible to find out what is causing the lag, because yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything showing on here. No errors. Anyway, that is busy mulching. We have this tractor available to us. I have a bit more water to deliver to the greenhouses, not much. And also, I think it would probably be a good idea to build the new chicken enclosure now. We do still have some food. Obviously we're going to be growing a lot of food this year. I'm also hoping to buy a new field today. I think it would be good to buy a new field. There are still two down this way, number 1 and 2. So we could go for them, or we could go over here. I think it would completely come down to soil type, because soil type is a rather big factor when it comes to playing with precision farming. That's a full tanker, and it might be enough for both of these, potentially, because I have been really keeping on top of the water. It's much better that way, because if you have to fill all 4 of them up from scratch, it would probably take you like 10-15 minutes. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so we'll fill the Bailey trailer up with grain or sorghum or whatever, and no, it'd be wheat or barley, because that's what we have. Yeah, we'll bring some over here, and then we can hopefully build another enclosure elsewhere. But the problem is, I'm kind of rubbish at building stuff. In single player it's fine, because I can just load the game when I mess up, but in multiplayer, when I mess up, that is what we're stuck with. So yeah, the custom enclosure building I dread, because it never seems to go according to plan. But I don't really want to get other animal types. Well, sheep would probably be okay, because we could buy those grass fields. But yeah, I'm kind of happy with my chickens on this series. Yeah, so we've got about 8,000 litres of barley. And now we can do a bit of a loop. I don't even have to reverse. We can go through here. Yeah, the little Massey Ferguson tractor is not retired, it's just having a rest. It's in the shed. In this shed here. As you can see. Yeah, when we need it, which is usually in emergencies, it's going to be very handy. Looks like they do have a bit of food left in there, not too much. And there we go. Right, I will see you over at the production yard. Just need to move the trailer, because the trailer was put there for my landscaping. Yeah, the concreting actually did fix itself, which is great to see. Because in the previous episode, some of it just randomly turned to grass, but just leaving the server and coming back seems to have completely repaired it. Okay, right, so we're going to build this as big as possible. The reason why I'm doing it here is because it's not a very good place for productions, as it's not flat. The rest of the yard is brilliant for productions. But yeah, let's have a look. We've got a lot of money to go out here, so we can go for the best. Well, when I say the best, would it be worth getting that? Because as it turns out, having a bigger customizable area outside of this perimeter doesn't change the capacity. It is a 360 capacity. Whereas these ones, these could change the capacity. These would be cheaper as well. Yeah. Well, I suppose this one would be the way forward. But then it's basically like a production again. So this one relies on flat ground, which is not as desirable. Right, well. Yeah, because these troughs are really, really small. That's the problem with them. It seems to think it could just build it there. It would create quite a crater. However, yeah, it's not too bad. I can hopefully smooth that as well. So if we soften this bank here, yeah, there we go. Look at that. That's not too bad. I was expecting it to be much worse. So yeah, we can now buy some chickens for here. It does still leave a fairly significant area open here, but I suppose we might need it for something else. I'm not too sure yet. I'm kind of undecided. I didn't think I'd be putting this here, but as it turns out, that did fit quite nicely. I guess we do need this space to be able to maneuver and turn around, so yeah, we might just leave it empty, might concrete it. Okay, so before I try and find the trigger, because I know it's a little sensitive, let's actually buy some chickens. It would make sense to buy them as chicks, it's a lot cheaper that way. So it's got a capacity of 360, maybe if we buy... It is so cheap, isn't it? Let's just buy them all. Yeah, let's just buy them all. There we go. So we've got 360. But I don't think there's going to be many eggs to begin with. Right, where are you, sensitive thing? Always sensitive. Bit of a change of plan. Can't actually seem to find it at all. I think it's probably at the wrong level. So that's great, isn't it? But yeah, we should be able to get it now, hopefully. And for some reason my tractor just launched through the hedge. One of those dreaded multiplayer glitches. But yeah, we should be able to find it now, because we are at least on the same level. There we go. Perfect. It is really sensitive. I think Giants need to make it a little less sensitive to find the trigger. But they've taken all that. I'm not surprised. We are sort of just waiting for this year's harvest to be able to get a good supply of chicken feed in. Then we can do full-on chickens. And yeah, there we go. We're done. Oh, crikey, that's still not done much, has it? Oh, it must have been spending ages hitting that collision. Typical. Well, let's have a browse. Let's have a look at these different fields, because it would be good to have another. There's actually 86 next to us. That could be a good one. Anything which is predominantly loam, like these are all loam. Chainsaw owns that one. That's a good loam one. That's close to our production yard. 84. Oh, no. 87. No. Yeah, I think Chainsaw's bought some good ones down here, but there are other good ones as well. I think 113 and 114 do stand out quite nicely. It's not bad. And of course we always have the resale value from the fields. They don't change in value. So I think I'm going to buy that one. And I'm going to buy this one. Hopefully there's no collisions there. Okay. So we'll just have a quick look at farmland colours. 115 is also worth getting, actually. Oh, and it's already got canola in it. The only problem is, it's got dreaded tram lines. I don't know why some have tram lines and some don't, but anyway, we'll buy that too. Why not? That's good. So we have a field with a crop in it. That's amazing. It probably wants fertilizer. Why have I gone blank? Let me just, there we go. Yeah, so we just need to pay for the soil information. They're all loam. And then pH, yeah, they do need lime. They do need nitrogen, as I suspected. So, yeah, there we go. With all that purchase, we still have enough money for a new combine as well. And we've got the chickens, so it's all going very well. Ideally, I do want to swap tractors again. I want to put this tractor onto the mulcher, so I might just have to do that. Because we do need the 7S on the spreader. Yes, okay. So we will. We're going to swap over. Hopefully that work has almost finished that field. It seems to have been in there for ages. And then there is just one more field left to mulch. Yeah, so I don't know how much lime we have, but we should have some lime. We need fertilizer, and then we can make those fields all good. Well, we've got a fertilizer bag here, but yeah, we do need it. Anyway, we've got 2 fields left. I miscounted. Yes, it's challenging getting to number 2, but yeah. Yeah. Anyway, let's get this taken back. Oh, there's probably a collision on... Well, not a collision, no, crop destruction on that field. So we'll go around here. I always keep calling crop destruction collision. I don't know why. That's just weird. Anyway, that is happy getting on. So we can now go and grab the spreader, which we'll probably upgrade in the near future. Yeah, I think that would be something which is really worth upgrading. If we get the wide spreading unit on that red spreader, then that'll really improve things. That'll speed everything up. We don't need to do it before harvest because we don't have much left to do. But certainly after harvest, if we have to apply more lime to all the different fields, then yeah, we want to be going bigger. We already have fertilizer in here. Now we might actually start using the sprayer for fertilizer. That would be good. But just for this canola field, I'm going to use this. This should be enough, I hope. And yeah, any field which is going to be soybeans, which is going to be quite a lot, that won't need any fertilizer at all. Because soybeans with precision farming do not require nitrogen, which is a great saving. Because obviously fertilizer is not cheap. And as for these ones that need lime, I think we're going to have to go and buy more lime. But that's not the end of the world. That's not too difficult. So, the field we're targeting first, I think is 115. I have no idea how you get into it. It might be through this field here. Or maybe not. Oh, maybe it is actually. Oh no, we can get through here. That's 113. There we go. Yeah, so we can get to ours through here. But we are going to have to rip out the tram line after harvest because I really do not want it. It does certainly reduce your yield significantly. And it's most likely set to the wrong width anyway, so it's really not good for us. Okay, here we go. Looking good.
Right now you are sick of talking, and that the fire seemed to fade. And I know we're hanging on to something that so easily could break. Don't you ever wanna run away? Don't you ever wanna walk away? Don't you ever wanna leave this place? 'Cause I need you when the day's gone. And I would change for you. I would break these walls too. And I would change just for you. And I would change for you. And I would break these walls too. I would change just for you. I can't get you out of my mind. Right now you are sick of talking, and I know we're hanging on to something. Can't get you out of my mind. I think right now you are sick of talking. Can't get you out of my mind. And I know we're hanging on to something. I can't get you out of my mind.
Right, okay, so we will have to come back for those 2 bags that are left in that field, But those 2 fields are going to have sunflowers in. March is the month when we can put sunflowers in, so that'll be the first thing we do, and it'll also be the last crop we harvest, because they're much later in the year. Okay, so I am keeping this area here as a sort of yard for my spreader, even though I know it's the house. And yeah, we just need to check up on the Claas Challenger. Well, that's just great. It's been costing me money all this time. It did finish the previous field. I think I just did my... Where are you going? Hang on. It's doing that thing again. Yeah, I do it myself. And then when this field is done, that means that every single field that we owned previously, except for the 3 we just bought, they will have been mulched, and they will give us a little bit of a yield bonus. Not a huge bonus, but it's a bonus. Wow, these fields look so clean. It looks like they've almost been cultivated and given a really nice seed bed, but actually it is just mulched stubble, but it looks wonderful. But it would be even better if it did have a crop in. So yeah, we're going to have to wait a little bit before we can get the crop in. Next episode is the last episode where we're not actually drilling. So yeah, that'd be a good episode to load up all the planks and beams and stuff, and we can sell them. But then yeah, after that we're going to be kind of busy. We're going to be flat out planting pretty much all the fields. There's what, one? I think it's one which doesn't need to be done. So yes, it's going to be extremely busy. I think we'll rent another planter so we can get 2 planters on the go at the same time. I'll have to see how we go. But yeah, this is all looking great. Sorry, this field here is done as well, so we've got 2 fields that don't need to be done. Anyway, it's starting to go dark. Pretty sure we're done for today, so let's just get back on this road and yeah, put the tractor away for another month. Well, overnight. We'll be seeing you in February. I wonder if this tree here can be put into here. Ah, perfect. Although I think we did waste a little bit there because it did go to exactly 50,000, but it can't have been far off, otherwise it would not have accepted it. It's really, really good. There's going to be quite a lot of pallets there next time. It's going to be a big sum of money. And that should do it. Yeah, the mulcher I think was a good buy. We got it in the sale, and because we've done every single field, I would say it's already paid for itself. So love the detailing too. You can see all the blades. That's great. Okay, well, we're going to leave it here. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed it. There is a link down below to Chainsaw's video. Please do check it out. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time in the next episode. Bye for now.